Just took about a 30 or 45 minute ride out of Dahlonega up here almost to Suches, up 60. We're at Woody Gap. There's a sign for the trail right there, and a couple of people I think spent the night here in their cars. Got up here, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. Crazy. So I'm gonna head to the west. There's a little trail magic out there. Didn't see anybody on the trail yet, but I got up here just as the sun was starting to come up. I said, wow, it's windy, and it's obviously pretty cool, probably about 40 with the wind chill. So here's my rolling asset from Florida, Mr. Rabbit 2.5, and I am off. This is looking out to the southwest from Woody Gap here. This is the end of the parking lot, and we are headed to the west and then the south a little bit. So here we go. A couple of sticks. Always good to have a couple of sticks available if your walking sticks are unable to do the trick for you. So I'm going to use my expensive walking sticks. We'll see how they work. This time around I've got some duct tape that I've placed over at the joints. Those things were expandable, retractable, whatever. And wow, once you do get in here, got a little gully. It's not so windy. Not being exposed at a nice hill off to the north. So I'm just about a half a mile into it, and just missed the sunrise. Here it is. Caught it a little bit late, but I think we can get the idea. Very nice. The wind died down. Yeah, I probably could have started 30 minutes sooner, and it's actually very pleasant. The wind, at least down here in the gully, as long as I stay in the gully, shielded with a mountaintop to the right, no real wind. Made a mountain out of a molehill, or I made a molehill out of the mountain. So very nice. Okay, time to take a breather. Just came up a big long stretch here. Steps. Whenever you see steps, you know that you've got a little bit of a climb. This is looking out to the south. Very nice day today. The wind's picked up a little bit. Actually, the angle of the trail's picked up, exposing me to that wind. The wind really is coming out of the east, up that way. So a little break time here. So I've made pretty good time today, cruising along at 2.5 miles an hour. So I'm at mile 5.2 coming in from 21. So that's what, 15.8? And look at this. I'm going to have to stop, celebrate. I'm going to drink a fair amount of water and then refill. This is like better than gold. Now I'm even wondering, am I even on the trail? But yes, yep, there we go. Maybe this is Gooch Creek, I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. So let me tell you, it would be probably 10 or more feet across if we weren't in this drought right now. Wow. I'm glad I haven't taken a break. Pretty much came straight through. This is break time. You know, if I had my full gear, my proper, yeah, I could almost do it. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a shot from the middle of the screen. But for now, break time and water up time. Hardly could I figure out a better place to take the break. So I'm pretty happy with the time. I'm not exactly sure when I left Woody Gap. I was really pretty concerned with the winds, but a lot of this hike seems to be in the gullies. The only spot where you might happen to get in trouble is if it's shady, because it's probably 55 to 60. So then when you're in the shade, it'll drop a bit. So I've got 3 layers of clothes on, 2 very light ones. Good thing I brought my rain jacket, because that's the outermost. My blue Z-Pax Cuban fiber rain jacket. So I'm going to relax here for about 10 minutes, then move on. Okay, this is mile 12.7, so I've got about 11 miles to go today. So far I've done 8.3, so what, 8.3 plus 11.7, yeah, that puts me at 20. So that's how far I've come, about 43%. Anyway, this is one of the nice things about being able to hike in the fall, and that is, especially at the higher elevations, you get a lot more views than during the summer. I have to think that that is a view toward the north. The mountains there are higher. We're running across 3 groups today, 2 groups of 1 group of 4. The group of 4, they tell me there's actually a water truck up at about the next half mile. That's awfully nice. So the creek that I was last at was Justice Creek, and after Justice Creek there was another creek. Don't know the name of it, but in any case the trail is going to get a little tougher here. Oh, somebody's down there. Hope they're not hunters. Holy cow. Did I miss something? Okay, I almost missed this one. This is Long Creek Falls. Where did all this water come from? I don't know, but it's very nice. Folks here are going to be camping tonight. And it's got to be a good 100 feet, maybe 60, 80 feet. It's 3 o'clock. I've got about 2 hours to go. 4.1 miles to the parking lot. I've been communicating back and forth with my man Ron at the shuttle. He said he's on his way. He must be coming from a long way. Anyway, if it were summer, it would be nice to hop into that. So I detoured, went back, retraced about a quarter mile, ran into some people. They assured me I was on the AT. It just didn't look like the AT. They said, you'll see the blazes sooner or later. I went to a good half mile plus, and that's my first blaze. Anyway, just little things like that can kill you on time. But I still think I should be able to meet Ron at the Forest Service Road 42 about 5 o'clock. If the trail stays this way, I mean, this looks almost like a sidewalk with dirt on it. Okay, so this is the famous Three Forks Bridge. I guess it's famous. Anyway, the day is drawing to a close. I've got just over 3 miles to go. Famous picture, I think. Getting a pretty nice reflection. Springer Mountain, 4.1. My parking lot, 3.1. Good old Three Forks.